Hello my dear viewers, as many of you already know, very recently the world has seen two unique and very interesting cars, namely the Rolls-Royce Spectre and the Cadillac Celestiq. And since I'm a pretty lazy person, I haven't made a review for any of these lovely novelties. Therefore, I decided to combine two videos into one and try to objectively compare the luxury flagships of the American and English electric car market. But before we start, I ask you to support the channel by subscription and like, so that as many people as possible can see this video. Thank you so much, and here we go. Let's start with what every potential buyer for a space and should do: the price. Both models are representatives of the premium segment, so the cost of the new products cannot fail to impress. According to some information, Spectre will be priced somewhere between the 350k Cullinan SUV and 460k Phantom Limo, although we won't know exact price until closer to the tail end of 2023, when the first cars are scheduled to arrive with their owners. And don't forget about customization, where, as we know, Rolls-Royce likes to surprise. If we look at the American novelty, we will see a more pleasant price, $300,000 for a model with a minimum configuration. But just like with the Rolls-Royce, we will not forget about additional functions. Looking at the appearance of the two competitors, I can say with the confidence that it is quite futuristic, and also this design gives us an opportunity to understand in which stylistic direction the companies will move in the future. Cadillac manufacturers didn't start to invent a bike and almost completely borrowed the design of the front and rear from the previously announced lyriq. The novelty received the same single-line headlights and a fake radiator grille, with short strips across its entire surface. But there is something that I really liked: the smooth shape of the body and the transparent roof flowing into the rear glass, which makes the car not only beautiful, but also quite aerodynamic. Despite being the first EV to leave the Goodwood-based factory, the Spectre remains true to the Rolls-Royce design language through a number of exterior cues, which have been reinterpreted for the electrified model. Up front sits an illuminated front grille, an iconic feature which has come to typify the Rolls-Royce range. Intriguingly, the Spectre front grille is the widest ever to be fitted to a Rolls-Royce. The Spectre has a lengthy bonnet like its petrol siblings, and two LED headlights sit either side of the grille, while a pair of cine-day running lights, also LED, have been added. The breed, like the Celestiq, has been designed with a focus on aerodynamic efficiency. In fact, Rolls-Royce claims the Spectre has a drag coefficient of 0.25, and the firm has also redesigned the Spirit of Ecstasy bonnet emblem in order to further improve airflow over the front of the car. If I had to choose between these two cars based on design only, I would most likely to choose the Rolls-Royce, but if you have a different opinion, please justify it in the comments below. So let's move to the inner part of our today's heroes. In typical Rolls-Royce fashion, the Spectre interiors has been lavishly appointed, with the British firm offering prospective buyers near infinite bespoke possibilities in terms of personalization. The ultra-modern Spectre features an array of technological options inspired by the night sky. Starlight doors can be added where 5,876 individual LED lights are incorporated into the door panel. The night scene is further showcased through the car's illuminated dashboard, which features a cluster of more than 5,500 LEDs surrounding the Spectre nameplate. The Spectre has also gained Rolls-Royce's new Spirit infotainment platform. Spirit manages the car's main functions and can be paired with the firm's Whisper smartphone app, which can allow owners to adjust the car settings remotely. What about the Cadillac? The first thing that catches your eye is a huge 55-inch display that runs the entire width of the dashboard. It features a digital instrument cluster and infotainment system for the driver, as well as a separate display for the front passenger. For climate control, there is a separate 11-inch screen on the center console. The rear riders have three more of their displays, two individual 12.6-inch displays and a central 8-inch one for managing service functions. Since Cadillac hasn't yet succumbed to the trend for recycled interior materials, Celestiq stands out with natural leather, the color of which can be chosen at the ordering stage. And to simplify individualization, 3D printing technology for interior parts is widely used. 115 elements are made in this way, including, for example, power window buttons or door handles. Well, now let's move on the most interesting part, the powertrain. Celestiq has a twin-engine all-wheel drive. The total output is approximately 600 horsepower and 870 Nm of torque. The capacity of the traction battery is 111 kW, and the battery cells are located horizontally to reduce the thickness of the body, since the size of the wheelbase allows you to increase the length of the battery. The estimated range on a single charge is 300 miles, but the exact parameter will be published later. The DC charger supports up to 200 kW, and from standstill to 60 miles per hour, a large electric car can accelerate in 3.8 seconds. If you look at Spectre, so it has 4 electric motors with a total output of 585 horsepower and 900 Nm of torque, but there are no tricks like thrust vector control or sport mode here. Rolls-Royce isn't about that. The capacity of the traction battery is 120 kW, the approximate range is 320 miles. From 0 to 60, an electric car with a car weight of almost 3 tons can accelerate in 4.5 seconds. However, all these parameters may still change because the test program is only 55% completed so far, and there are still many fine-tuning stages ahead. Although Rolls-Royce loses to the American in terms of dynamics, I still think this loss will be compensated by a softer and more comfortable suspension, so when buying, a potential buyer will have to choose what to sacrifice. In conclusion, I want to say that each of today's cars had its pros and cons, and therefore I propose you to decide who won in this rivalry. Write your thoughts and suggestions regarding the following comparisons in the comments. This was Furious Tires, I wish you a good mood and see you soon. Bye!